Hi, welcome to the English Tutor, a perfect platform to learn your English. We have insisted you to retain as well as strengthen your vocabulary strength because this is the substantial element to execute your communication skills, whether it is a reading, writing, speaking, or listening. It is an important as well as a significant substance to improve your language skills. How can you improve your or strengthen your vocabulary? Yeah, there are some guidelines. Please stick on with that regularly so that you can improve your listening, speaking, reading, writing, that is LSRW skills. Okay, engage with a variety of materials, including books, articles, and newspapers, to expose yourself to diverse vocabulary in different contexts. When you come across a new or unfamiliar words, try to understand their meaning from the surrounding context before resorting to a dictionary. This helps in retaining the word's usage better. And maintain a journal or a digital document where you jot down new words you encounter along with their meanings, synonyms, and example sentences. Review these regularly to reinforce it and explore vocabulary building apps and tools that offer interactive exercises, flashcards, and quizzes to enhance your word retention and comprehension skills. And engage in word games like crossword, puzzles, Scrabble, or word association games to make learning vocabulary enjoyable and interactive. And understanding common prefixes, suffixes, and root words can help decipher the meanings of the unfamiliar words and expand your vocabulary exponentially. Use mnemonic devices, association techniques, and visualization to make connections between new words and concepts, aiding in long term retention. And set aside decided time for vocabulary review sessions to revisit previously learned words and refine your understanding. And practice incorporating new words into your everyday conversations, writing, and presentations to solidify your usage and integration into your vocabulary. And don't hesitate to seek feedback from peers, teachers, or language professionals on your vocabulary usage. And corrective feedback can help reform your skills and avoid common pitfalls. Stay curious and proactive in your pursuit of learning new words, explore topics of interest, delve into different genres of literature, and engage in discussions to continuously expand your vocabulary trait. Building a robust vocabulary is a gradual process that requires patience and persistence. Celebrate small victories along the way and stay committed to your learning goals. And by following these guidelines and incorporating them into your daily routine, you can effectively develop and enrich your vocabulary over time. So, keep on to consistency. Keep on to listen, keep on to reading, or either listening or speaking. You can develop or enrich your vocabulary skills, because without vocabulary it is impossible to execute any language. The stocks, the word stocks, which will the most significant role, it has the role of executing the entire language functions. So it is highly recommended, it is highly suggested you to stick on with strengthen your vocabulary. That is the only way. So people are always worrying about their grammatical components, grammatical awareness, grammar exercises, and grammar knowledge. That is secondary, because how you speak, how you started to speak your mother tongue. As like you can learn a second language, whether it is a foreign language or a second language. So keep on to strengthen your vocabulary skills. That will be the most important element of making your language skills. So that is the way to improve your vocabulary. Otherwise, without vocabulary it is impossible, because most of the cases, the most of the aspirants have failed to learn or execute their communication skills. I am not talking about securing marks in the subject. When you approach this as a subject, you can get good marks, even if despite of having more than the CGP level more than 90 percentage, 99 percentage or 95 percentage in the particular subject, but they may not be able to execute the communication skills. At this juncture, I pointed out that communication skill is just productive skills, speaking or writing. So, speaking as well as writing, you will have to be command over these two skills. Professionals are expected, corporates are expected you to speak, you to execute the language skills. Okay, so marks doesn't matter for being a successful professionals. So professionals are always expected to execute their skill oriented and skill sets. So that is the most expected as well as required quality in the turf. So I think you would have understood the importance of language attributes, that is the speaking or writing. When we execute writing, so we may not be able to uh, write them in a coherent manner, only because of this vocabulary. When you're stuck with the stock vocabulary stock, you cannot exit, you cannot move forward. And likewise, the same thing will be applicable in the speaking too. So when you started to speak, you should be in a comfortable situation, you should be in a comfortable position to execute your speaking, only because of the vocabulary, because vocabulary is the driving force to make you to speak, present or express your ideas, thoughts. Okay, so please, the first and the foremost step of learning or securing language is to improve your communication skills, is strengthening your vocabulary. When you strengthen your vocabulary, the fluency of the language will be developed, the language will be enriched automatically. So there is a connection between these two poles. So friends, please understand this, act according to that. The time, it is the time to strengthen your vocabulary. Okay, so keep on, stay tuned with us. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself as well as take care of your vocabulary. Thank you so much.